Trevor Story landed where? What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast, and it is being reported that Trevor Story has signed a 6-year, $140 million deal with the Boston Red Sox. So let's get into 3 reasons why the Boston Red Sox fans should be excited about this deal. Reason number 1. Trevor Story will be playing second base for the Boston Red Sox. When you look at what this deal will now do for Trevor playing second base, it's going to help protect if those arm issues with his diminished velocity throwing from shortstop, it's now going to be a much shorter throw for him to make. Therefore, if there is no real damage to that elbow and to that arm for Trevor Story, this is going to be a guy who will have that velocity on his throws tick back up. But if there is something underlying in the elbow for Trevor Story, there's going to be an opportunity now with less force being required to make that throw from second base over to first. It's going to help sustain his career long term. I think that this is a solid move for Trevor Story because this is going to allow him to not have to worry so much about making that incredible throw from shortstop. By playing second base for the Boston Red Sox, it really solidifies at least 75% of their infield. We know Devers is going to be at third, Bogarts at short, and now Trevor Story at second base. This now leaves a little bit to be desired in terms of their first base spot. We know that the Red Sox were involved heavily in the discussions for Freddie Freeman, as was reported. But they're going to have Bobby Dahlbeck, who made a very big impression in their first game this spring. So there's going to be a lot to be excited about with Trevor Story now in the infield for the Boston Red Sox, if you're a Red Sox fan. Now, the second reason is the contract itself. Obviously, 6 years, $140 million sounds like a lot of money, and it is. But in terms of the Red Sox contractual obligations towards the collective bargaining tax, the CBT, it is only $23.3 million added to that tax. This, to me, allows Boston to still go out and do other things if they need to. We know that Chris Sale is going to be hurt to start the season, and Boston is likely going to want to shore up that rotation and in their bullpen. So being able to have Trevor Story at a bit of a lower average annual value than some of the other shortstops and other players that we've seen sign this offseason, this is going to allow them that financial flexibility to be able to go out and make some other moves. And the third reason is that it narrows the gap in the American League East. When we look at what this offseason has done, the Yankees have acquired Josh Donaldson, the Blue Jays, Matt Chapman, signing Yusei Kikuchi. There's a lot of moving parts now in this American League East, and Boston was seemingly falling a bit behind. But with this move, I think that it really cements them and makes it a 4-team race across the American League East. So this is going to be an opportunity now for Boston to put themselves right back into the thick of things and the hunt for the divisional crown in the American League East in 2022. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your feelings on this down in the comment section below. Red Sox fans, are you excited about Trevor Story coming to your team on a 6-year, $140 million deal? Let me know your feelings on this down in the comment section below. Baseball fans, fans of other teams in the American League East, let me know your thoughts on this down in the comment section below, and we'll continue the discussion. Find me over on Twitter at JLaracuente19 if you want to continue the discussion further. As always, keep it locked into the entire JLMG family with WeSibs, the Granny Geek Show, and of course here on the Baseball Banter Broadcast. For sticking around all the way to the end, I want to offer you guys a promo code on baseballbanterbroadcast.com. So use the promo code BANTER to save 5% off your order. Keep it locked in all off season as I continue to bring you the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.